Hey guys,
Hey guys.
we're back with another Walking Dead predictions video. This time doing our predictions for The Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 3 titled The Cell. If you're not totally caught up on The Walking Dead and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward could be a spoiler. Okay, from the sneak peek and the promo, it looks like this episode is going to take place entirely at the Sanctuary. Last week, the entire episode took place at the Kingdom, so we're going to go, it seems like anyway, 2 full episodes at least before we catch up with the Alexandria group. I don't know if I'm necessarily on board with that. I think after having that kind of a breather last week, I think it's time to maybe check in at least a little bit with the Alexandria group.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, well, the majority of the episode can be at the Sanctuary and be about Daryl and Negan and Dwight. That's fine, as long as we do check in with Alexandria. I think we kind of need that as well. We need to see how they're handling this, the rest of the people who weren't there, and I think, yeah, going 2 full episodes without a check-in, not the best idea. I mean, it wouldn't ruin it or anything, but I think we should check in with them.
I would like to see that story get pushed forward a little bit, and I think if we go 2 full episodes without having any kind of progress in that part of the story, I would be disappointed in that.
Yeah. Now, the promo and the sneak peek really didn't give us much to go off of.
No, not really at all.
So, what I think is going to happen in episode 3 is, it's basically, I feel like the vast majority, if not the entire thing, is going to be about Daryl and the Sanctuary. I do think we're going to get Dwight's story. If you read the comics, you know exactly what story I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, I'm not going to ruin it for you.
It does seem like, especially in the sneak peek, that the whole thing was Dwight, and it really seemed like they were trying to steer us toward maybe feeling a little bit of sympathy for Dwight. Right now, Dwight, next to Negan, might be the most hated character on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can be successful in generating any sympathy for Dwight.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can do it, but it looks like they're at least going to try to do it.
Yeah, and I'm interested to find out what that area of walkers is. It almost made me think of like a
Fear the Walking Dead with the zombie wall.
With the zombie wall, but they're all chained up, and as they put a new one in there, there was a clear path to be out of their reach, so it's not really very
maybe it's a training
helpful.
area or
yeah
something.
Maybe it's a training area, because my first thing was like, oh, it's like a wall of zombies to kind of help them from anybody attacking, but if you have a clear path through it, it kind of defeats the purpose. So
they have prisoners out there adding a zombie to it, and they got back out of that area, unscathed. It was, it's a risky job for sure, but they made it out. So maybe it is kind of like a training area. That I think, given that the zombies are anchored, that would make more sense, I think.
Yeah.
There is a moment in the promo that I want to mention, the part where Negan's walking and Dwight, not really tackles, but he drags Daryl down so that he's kneeling as Negan walks by. I think if Dwight was really out to get Daryl, he wouldn't have done that. Because I have a feeling that if you don't kneel when Negan walks by, there's repercussions. And the fact that he would save Daryl from any of Negan's repercussions, any consequences, I think there might be something there.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, Negan is apparently talking to Daryl and he says, "You don't scare easy." I love that. I really feel like Daryl is kind of almost inheriting Carl's relationship with Negan a little bit. Negan was really fascinated with Carl. He really liked him.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Daryl's getting kind of that relationship with Negan. So maybe we won't see that awesome thing that happened with Carl at the Sanctuary that I'm not going to spoil, just in case somebody hasn't read the comics. I hope they do that, because I'm really excited for that. I hope we do get that scene. I just don't think we will now, because it looks like that's going to be Daryl.
Yeah. I also think this episode's going to kind of introduce Sanctuary and the different levels of membership to Negan's army,
Yeah.
for lack of a better way to put it. All the stuff that we got in the comics about the Sanctuary and how things worked, I think we're going to get that explanation in this next episode.
Yeah, just the hierarchy,
Yeah.
the different jobs and things. Negan's relationship to the women, I think we'll probably get some insight into that. And in general, pretty much just some background in it's kind of introducing the community of the Sanctuary. That really feels like what they're trying to accomplish with this episode.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any predictions for The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 3, titled The Cell, please talk to us down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please let us know by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more Walking Dead reviews and predictions and all kinds of geeky awesomeness.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.